Cade Cunningham was one of the most hyped up prospects of the 2021 NBA draft. This draft class was expected to become the most stacked draft class in recent memory. Cade was so good that there's a saying for NBA teams to fade for Cade. He went number 1 overall in the draft, and now no one is talking about him. He is quietly having a very impactful rookie season, so let's give him the attention he deserves. Before the draft took place, there was some competition for the number 1 pick, but most likely Cade was going to be the one to choose. In college, he averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists a game on 44% shooting from the field and 40% from 3. He was compared to Luka Doncic, being a bigger guard that can facilitate well and can score from all 3 levels. His competition for the number 1 pick was mainly Evan Mobley and Jalen Green. Evan Mobley was a dominant two-way big man, and Jalen Green was an athletic scoring guard. On draft night, Cade Cunningham came out on top and was selected by the Detroit Pistons. Not many people argued against the pick, as Cade Cunningham was seen as arguably the best prospect in the draft and was the most NBA-ready player. That night solidified that Cade Cunningham had to be a star in the league. He had to face the pressure that no 19-year-old kid should ever have to face. A lot of the pressure is warranted, and that just goes to show how impressive Cade Cunningham was before coming into the league. This draft was expected to be one of the best draft classes in recent memory, and that does nothing but add more pressure onto Cade's shoulders. On August 8, 2021, Cade Cunningham made his NBA Summer League debut. He played 3 total Summer League games and averaged 19, 6, and 2 on 43% shooting from the field and 50% from 3. In his last Summer League game, he went up against the number 2 overall pick, Jalen Green, and they both put on a show. Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham took over the media as they were by far the 2 most impressive rookies in Summer League. At the time, many fans expected them to leave all the other rookies behind and would compete for the Rookie of the Year. Every single year, the media loves to hype up the young prospects, and it's not fair, but it makes sense. Everyone is eager to know who the next best player is going to be and what the future of the league has to offer. We always hope that the next NBA legend is already in the league, so they are expected to be either the next Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Kevin Durant right out of the gate. In 2019, that person was Luka. In 2020, that person was Zion Williamson. Last year, that person was LaMelo. And this year, it isn't Cade Cunningham. Even though he was the number 1 pick of the draft and showed signs of greatness in the Summer League, Cade isn't shown in the media that much even when he has a good game. Fans are so quick to judge young players, and that can go either way. Cade got both ends of the stick as he was a bit overhyped after the Summer League and played down to start the NBA season. A lot of the criticism was warranted as Cade started off the season historically bad. In the first 15 games of the season, he averaged 13 points a game on 34% shooting from the field and 25% from 3. Aside from the first game or 2, the media didn't cover Cade Cunningham nearly as much. Fans were disappointed even though they were the problem. Cade Cunningham had so much pressure on him that his head probably wasn't in the game. He could have had the nerves of playing in the NBA for the first time, especially because he was the first overall pick and he was expected to play well right away. Or he could have started the season in a shooting slump, and that's normal as well. Cade Cunningham isn't the only one to start the season off so inefficiently. Even though they usually don't start the year this bad, rookies, especially rookie guards, almost always have an inefficient rookie year. They have to get used to NBA level defense, and the 3-point line is further back. Since then, Cade Cunningham has averaged 18 points a game to go with 5 rebounds and 6 assists on 44% shooting from the field and 41% shooting from 3. And he isn't shooting a few 3-pointers a game, he is shooting 7 threes a game very efficiently. He is trending in the right direction, and as of late, Cade Cunningham should be in discussion as the best rookie in the league right now. One thing that stands out with Cade is his confidence. Most rookies, especially coming off of a cold streak, aren't nearly as confident as Cunningham. He isn't afraid to drive to the rim or take shots late in the game. A big part of this is because he knows that he can play at a high level. He usually has a height advantage on his defender, and that opens up many things for him. He is 6'6", and that is the same height as Zach LaVine, Zion Williamson, DeMar DeRozan, and Klay Thompson. This allows for him to rise into a shot over his defender, and if his defender plays up, Cade can easily get by his defender and finish through contact. He's actually a very underrated finisher, as he can finish with either hand, whether it's a layup or a floater. These are huge factors in Cade's scoring ability, and that's what makes him such a versatile scorer. He can score from all three levels, even though he attracts all the attention from the defense. Aside from Jeremy Grant, there aren't any good scorers on the team that the defense has to focus on. Cade has to do this with the worst supporting cast in the league, and that says a lot. As a team, the Detroit Pistons are second worst in the league when it comes to field goal and three-point shooting, so the defense can help onto Cade, which makes it so much tougher for him to score. He is still able to find his teammates and is averaging 5 assists a game. His playmaking is also underrated, and he doesn't have a good roll man, lob catcher, or off-ball shooter. He's usually matched up against a smaller guard, so it makes it a lot easier for him on defense. As a rookie, he is already a solid defender, and you can't say the same thing about many other rookie guards. Cade Cunningham is the whole package. He's a good scorer, passer, and defender, but what puts him above many other rookies is his confidence and leadership. Depending on who you ask, either Cade Cunningham or Jeremy Grant is the Pistons' best player. But there's no doubt that Cade is the leader of that team, and it is very rare for a rookie to be the leader of the team. There are usually 1 or 2 players from each draft to have that trait, and Cade Cunningham is that type of player. He is having an impressive rookie season, and he deserves more attention. As the number 1 overall pick, I expected Cade to have a lot more hype surrounding him, and the only way that wouldn't happen is if he heavily underperformed to his expectations. So far this season, he hasn't been the type of player many fans expected, but he hasn't been that far off. Especially recently, Cade Cunningham is looking close to what we expected, and that is a huge accomplishment. As the first pick in a stacked draft, his expectations were set very high, especially after Summer League. Although he hasn't played at the level we expected, he has shown flashes of greatness, and he is trending in the right direction. So far this season, there hasn't been a rookie that has taken over the media. In previous seasons, players like Luka, Ja, Zion, and LaMelo got tons of media coverage, but this season, there hasn't been a rookie like that. I believe Cade Cunningham should be in the conversation to be that guy, and he hasn't gotten the praise he deserves. Before I let you go, I want to show you one more thing. These are the stats of the last 5 Rookie of the Year winners, and these are the stats of Cade Cunningham. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I read every single comment, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe for future basketball content, and thank you for watching.